REED-BBS, BBS. On November 9th, Jaron Boots Ennis will defend his IBF welterweight title against mandatory challenger Karen Chuk. It's a rematch of a fight that no one wants to see again, but I digress. On the undercard, Jesse RODROGUEZ. He will defend his WBC super flyweight title against interim champion Pedro Guevara. Now, on the surface, you may think these two, they really have nothing in common. Okay, yeah, Boots is from Philly. We get that. Why do you have a Mexican-American from San Antonio who normally fights in California and San Antonio and Arizona quite a bit lately? Why is he in Philly? Well, it makes sense because the Boots versus Karen 1 was the worst fight of Boots' career through no fault of Boots' own. Karen didn't show up to engage at all. He showed up for a track meet. His footwork was superb. I can give him that much. But, it was on the Tank Garcia, the first Garcia, not Ryan. The Garcia, Hector Luis Garcia, I believe was his name. Fought him earlier in that year, then fought Ryan. And Boots was the co-main event. Boots was anxious to steal the show, and then you get him in there with a guy that just didn't come to fight. He came to survive, and it made for a poor showing. Boots was extra aggressive, trying to make up for the lack of aggression from Karen, and he got overly aggressive, opened up way too much, was wild, winging shots, looked sloppy at times. It just wasn't a good... When you can make Jaron Ennis look bad, that's saying something. But it wasn't a stylistic thing from Karen's part. He just flat out refused to engage. So with that, getting back to my point, it makes sense to put Bam on there, a fan-friendly action fighter. It makes perfect sense to put him on there because his main event probably ain't going to be exciting. There were some quotes. Boots said, "I'm excited to be back headlining in my city again. I'm ready to continue dominating the division, making a big statement and showing everyone why I'm the best welterweight in the world. It's time to have some fun, keep crushing whoever is in front of me, put on a beautiful, dominant, crushing performance in front of my family, friends, and supporters while defending and retaining my title in spectacular fashion. It's my time." Karen also commented. He said, "I will have enough time to prepare and show a beautiful and spectacular fight. Champ, get ready for the battle. It will be hot." Well, that first battle was far from hot, Karen. And quite frankly, I don't trust you. It's actually sad and shitty this is being forced upon us. And it's all the IBF's fault. We have them to blame. They saw the first fucking fight. You fucking sanctioned it. What, rematch of this? For who? For what? But, I should digress, but I won't. This is the most pointless rematch ever. And then you left Boots in the lurch. His choice was, hey, just move up to 54, where it's no promise you're going to get the same fights that you couldn't get at 47. Move up to 54 and vacate your belt. The one bit of leverage Jaron Boots Ennis has is that he now has a title. You can say what you want about how he acquired the title, email champion, whatever. He has more leverage with a belt than he does without it. So, while I hate this fight entirely, I get why he and Eddie Hearn, they're going to go through with the rematch, get Karen out the way. That opens the door, opens the gate, hopefully for some unifications that he couldn't get with Brian Norman Jr. What was it, like 15 times his career high purse he was offered, turned it down. Now he's going to be on an undercard, on a Keyshawn Davis undercard, instead of headlining against Jaron Boots Ennis. Stanionis hasn't wanted it, never won it, will probably never want it. And Mario Barrios, sometimes Pacquiao has Barrios' name in his mouth. Sometimes he doesn't. That's where Boots is. The value is in him maintaining that title belt, though. So I'm glad he is. Glad he's not relinquishing that. Because, again, there's unknown in 54. Yeah, there's more bodies, more names, potentially more fights, but we don't know. It could still be the same thing where motherfuckers just simply don't want to fight this guy. As for Bam, Guevara is 9 years older than Bam. And Guevara says, I am very happy to have this opportunity to fight Jesse Bam Rodriguez. I am telling you right away that I am going to prepare to put on a war and a great show and to win on November 9 in Philadelphia. I am going with everything and for everything. Viva Mexico and Viva Mazatlan, Sinaloa. So yeah, good card coming up November the 9th. There will for sure be a BBS live stream for Boots and Bam. Check it out. Rock with your boy. You won't be disappointed. REED-BBS, BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.